I have the cutest book for you today. Hi, it's Lee from Coloring Queen, and I've got some Snuggly Friends for you. Now, it has a very glossy cover, so I'm holding it up so it doesn't shine on the light. Now, this is the second book in the Snuggly Friends series. I hope that there are more coming. And the first one, you might remember, I showed it to you not long ago. So cute. I've colored so many pictures from this book. I'll have to do a completed coloring page video soon. But our little snuggly friends are now going traveling, and there are so many gorgeous pictures in this book. I can't wait to show you. Now, I'll just show you up against Joanna Basford so that you can see from sizing. And I do apologize, I have to put it on an angle, but it is very glossy, and unfortunately, it does reflect on my light. So we have double page printing with gorgeous deep black lines, so super easy to see, and great for colorists of all ages. Now, it is printed on Amazon KDP paper. And this book comes with something different. Just like its friend, it also has a companion music track. So you scan up the QR code and you've got music to colour by. I've never seen anything like it except for in the first book, of course. So something completely different. Now, if you are using markers, and I used markers with no problems in the first book, make sure you put a piece of paper behind it. We've got this book belongs to our little nameplate page on there. We've got white pages. You even get, as well as the music soundtrack, you can download some digital pictures as well to colour in if you want to colour on your own paper. Now, we start off with some simple little elements, and then we are going to get travelling. And don't worry, the images are on single-sided paper, so you won't get marker bleed through to the other side of the page. What I love is, because this is a travel book, they've actually put a little tracker here. So when we finish a page, we can come through and we can tick it off. So we're starting off in New York with this single page illustration. Our cute koala bear, our bunny, and our penguin are all going to see the Statue of Liberty. Now, I will put some of a little snippet of that musical track in here so you can have a listen as well. Just a little tiny snippet. So now our koala bear are checking out the sights, having a little bit of a balloon ride. Think of the amount of cute colours you can do. And I love that they have got a little black border around all of them, so you avoid that ditch in the middle, and you don't need to sort of try and push the book down at all to colour in the middle. We've got a lot of variety here. We've got our little different bears and cats and our Love USA hats, our eagle, doing a bit of rock climbing there. Now we're going to Vegas and we're going to spend some money. We're going to play roulette. Why not? Let's go out to the desert. Might do a bit of sketching, bit of photography. Do a bit of fishing. Look at these gorgeous pictures. Aren't they adorable? So you can go traveling without leaving the home. And there are so many pages in this book to color. And as well as that, on their online store, which is through Gumroad, there are a lot of digital pages that you can also download and buy in bundles. But this one comes with some freebies as well. So pretty cute here. Love the thick black lines and make it so easy to see, especially if you have a minor visual impairment, or if you have some issues with motor skills, and it makes it suitable for colorists of all ages. So now we're having a little bit of travel. We've all been there, haven't we? Flight delayed at the airport. Now we're putting the umbrella up. Little penguin's going to have a coffee. You colour this in so many different ways. We've got the little fall leaves there, little kimonos on. These animals just seem to sit around drinking and eating a lot, don't they? Oh, now they're doing some walking off some of those things across the Great Wall of China. Some different style of line art here in the background. We've got our Chinese dragon, it's New Year's time. And now we've got our beautiful elephant, absolutely gorgeous. Don't have any eyes on the birdies. I guess we can add them in if we colour that the whole way. Now, the great thing about these sorts of pictures is not only are they suitable for all ages, but they're also suitable for all skill levels. So you can just come along and come to the pyramids here in Egypt to make your own pyramid, and you can just colour flat. I mean, just use markers straight across, make sure you've got paper underneath, and you can just colour however you fancy, just, do all block colours. But if you want, you can also, colour with pencils. You can add blending and shading. You can colour with oil pastels and add some pencil over the top, or just normal chalk pastels. Look at this at the bazaar, so many things to buy. Oh, and now we're going on safari. How good's that? So you can use so many different mediums. Now, if you are using wet mediums, just, make sure that you do put paper underneath, but also bear in mind that the paper, won't be able to hold a lot of water or alcohol because it's not alcohol paper. But as I said, you do get those free downloads, so you can always download them and print them out on marker paper if you wanted to. Leaning Tower of Pisa. So you can use so many different mediums, and you can even get the crayons out and just colour with crayons. So it's a great one for the whole family. And you can, add as many techniques as you want. That's what's so great about these. You see a number of talented colorists colouring these pictures on Instagram, and they just add so much detail to them. And then you see ones that don't do as much detail, they just block colour it, and they still look fantastic. Now we're going to Paris, and of course we're having more things to eat and drink. And it's really good sort of imagining what colours we're going to use on these. I know there's pictures of Sydney in this book, and I'm getting very homesick just waiting for them to come. And that will probably be my first picture, I don't know. I thought I might use oil pastels in this book and sort of see how they go, because in the other one I'll use markers. And so I'm going to try something different. I love the smaller size of the pictures. It's not quite as big as some of my colouring books. Now imagine doing all of this with the beautiful ice, and it just looks great, doesn't it? Especially as I'm sweltering here in summer in Brisbane. Now we're on the bus doing a bit more travelling, and of course more eating and drinking. I think the next book will be the little animals going on a diet. I don't know. So how cute is this? Oh, look at this. This is just adorable. It's really hard to choose a favourite because there's so many gorgeous little animals. And I love these little three main characters that we see throughout the book. And so now we're in Brazil. And Why not? Let's do some bungee jumping. Be careful. And of course, we're going to go to beautiful Sydney. And this is in the Domain on the Sydney foreshore. We've got the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House there in the background, having a picnic, doing some skating. Why not? And of course, we've got our little baby kangaroos here. Very cute. And now we're going to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia as well. And checking out the beautiful coral and all of the beautiful underwater life. And that's it. We're going to finish up. We've got some paper at the back, so you could use that to test out your mediums if you wish. And then we've got this lovely little glossy back cover, which you can see some pre-colored images there on the back to inspire you if you wanted to copy that color palette. I mean, look at that. I get really homesick looking at that picture of Sydney. I still consider Sydney my home. So there it is. Isn't it gorgeous? And if you want some colouring for Christmas, in the first book, there was a number of pages with Christmas colouring in them. So that's it for our colouring, travelling around the world, Snuggly Friends. And I will be back soon trying out my oil pastels, I think, colouring one of the pages. So that's it from me. The links to buy are below the video. Until next time, stay safe and happy colouring.